My name is Jenny Warner and I'm the head chef here at Thomas Cubitt, and I've been here for 3 years. I'm originally from Finland and we have a simple way of life where we appreciate ingredients from where they come from, spending the summer months at our summer cottage, so fishing, picking berries, mushrooms, growing our own vegetables. So from really early age, really being there, picking potatoes straight from the ground and then cook them within 10 minutes. So you really get that, connection with the food. So all the ingredients that we source comes from little, mostly family-run farmers, producers, people that share the same philosophy that we have. So, for example, Chikora's farm, Kid Goat, there's a husband and wife team. They started a business because they are passionate about saving the excess goats that come from dairy industry, and they give them a good life. They take them away and look after them. They have a happy life. They kill them humanely and they send it directly to us. So there's no middleman. The beef from Lions Hill Farm. I was just there yesterday, seeing the cows just grazing on the grass their entire life. This is what we base our menus around, the same philosophy that we have. Fish from Lyme Bay. They have created an environment for the fish where they can monitor what species are being fished on a daily basis, so to make sure that it's not overfished, making sure that there is fish for the future generations.
Right. My name's Julie Joseph and we're here at Chikora's farm in Herefordshire on the edge of the beautiful Wye Valley. We have about 200 to 250 goats a year. They're very sociable animals and they are great fun to work with.
The last 20 years I've devoted to trying to produce meat in the way the great chateaus produce wine. How do you make it better rather than how do you make it cheaper? We're producing it for quality and taste for the customer. We house the pigs, but we house them in deep straw, so we feed them where possible in the straw, in the same way that a pig outside roots around looking for its food, so they root in the straw looking for their food. So we don't cut tails or teeth or anything like that the modern pig industry does. All these things are little steps, everything being done well, attention to detail.
His middle white pork is absolutely phenomenal. I've been there 3 times myself at the farm. I met Richard several times. He comes here for lunch all the time. He looks after the pigs absolutely phenomenally well. His passion shines through. They go a long way. They make sure that they gather the grass during the summer for the winter to feed their animals with. Buying this produce into the kitchen is great. It's a big responsibility. There's a cow that's been alive for 7 years and now we killed it. We have to make sure we use every little part of that animal, which is great here at Thomas Cubitt because you can use all the more expensive, the finer cuts upstairs in the restaurant and then downstairs in the bar in form of burgers. We don't really want to put anything in the bin at all because, that animal's been raised with passion. We don't want to break that. We need to respect that. The problem is that comes at a cost. If you kill a cow when it's 4 years old, you pay for that cow for 4 years before you see any return of any money. And also when a cow is grass-fed, it takes a lot longer to come to killing age to gain that weight. When a cow, for the supermarket, they are really, really quickly fattened up to kill quickly. to get a huge profit. So that is obviously cheaper to produce. So if you want to buy good quality meat to cook at home, you're going to have to pay a lot more, which means you're going to spend more money, which means you need to eat more other things, like vegetables, for example. I think a lot of people, when they first sit down and they see that we charge £16 for a burger, for example, they'll be like, hang on a minute, why am I paying £16 when I can get a burger for less than £5 or two for a fiver down the road? Now, that will be the first contact when we actually explain that, where we get our beef for the burgers from, how it's bred, how it's then handled in our kitchen, how it's cooked, and all the other ingredients that go onto a burger. So it obviously reflects in the price, and if you are a customer that relate to this way of life about being sustainable, then they're more than happy to pay that little bit extra, because they know that, you know, we're not here destroying the planet for the next generation, the generations to come. There's clearly people out there that believe in the same thing.
Thank you.